Alan always had a deep fascination with wildlife. The idea of reconnecting with nature and experiencing life from an animal's perspective was a dream he yearned to realize. His chance finally arrived when he stumbled upon a unique challenge: living like a lion for 24 hours in the wild. The rules were simple: no technology, no modern comforts, just the bare minimum essentials to mimic a lion's existence. As a researcher and adventurer, Alan couldn't resist the temptation. He prepared by studying lion behavior, learning how they hunt, rest, and navigate their territory. With just a canteen of water, a knife, and a loincloth, he set out at dawn into a sprawling savanna reserve. The first few hours were deceptively tranquil. Alan moved cautiously, absorbing the sights and sounds around him. But as the heat of the midday sun intensified, he began to feel the first pangs of hunger and dehydration. He recalled how lions conserve energy by resting during the hottest part of the day. Finding a shaded spot under a large acacia tree, he lay down and tried to remain still. He listened to the distant calls of animals, the rustling leaves, and the occasional buzz of insects. As the day wore on, Alan's challenge grew tougher. With limited food sources and no means to catch prey, he resorted to foraging for edible roots and berries. He uncovered a small water hole, quenching his thirst cautiously, aware of potential predators. The hours seemed to stretch endlessly, and the reality of survival began to sink in. Evening brought a cooler breeze, but also new challenges. The savanna's nocturnal creatures started to stir, and Alan had to be vigilant. He mimicked a lion's stealth, moving quietly to avoid attracting attention. He spotted a herd of impalas grazing and marveled at their alertness, understanding the delicate balance between predator and prey. As night fell, the sounds of the wild intensified. The distant roars of lions reminded Alan of his place in this vast ecosystem. With no shelter, he built a makeshift bed of leaves and branches, trying to stay warm in the chilly night air. He couldn't help but feel a profound respect for the animals that thrived here, realizing how ill-equipped humans were for such a harsh environment. The night was long and restless, punctuated by distant howls and rustling nearby. Alan's mind oscillated between fear and awe. As dawn broke, bringing an end to his 24-hour challenge, he felt a sense of accomplishment and newfound humility. Returning to the modern world, Alan couldn't help but reflect on the extraordinary experience. Living like a lion, even for just a day, had taught him more about survival, nature, and his own limits than he ever imagined. It was a reminder of the raw beauty of the natural world and the importance of preserving it. He knew he would carry the lessons learned from the wild for the rest of his life.